All right, well, this is our
Yeah,
first official live. I guess we may as well just record it. Fuck it, with my kids screaming in the background.
yeah, might as well, bro. Sometimes you just gotta do it live.
Something to look. We're going live. We're going live. But yeah. I mean, we gotta figure out how to find the chat as well. Like,
Well, the chat should be to the. I don't know how your side, but on my side, it's to the right, and then
yeah,
there's different types: studio chat, Blake, and then live stream chat
there's a
type
live
shit.
stream chat. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, live stream chat. Okay, cool. There we go.
Let me
It's
go
a little
ahead.
bit quiet
Actually,
here. Well, yeah, it's a little bit quiet here, is what it's saying right now. It's like, well, yeah, guys, we're almost unknown.
well, I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and fucking. Can I chat myself? Can I be a schizophrenic and have a convo myself?
That's
You have to
that's how
open
we're
the
just
app
gonna
to
cheat
chat.
it. We pretend like we have friends.
Hey,
Oh man.
so Blake, sway ass in the chat.
But so anyone who's coming across this video for the first time, what we're doing is we just kind of just shoot the shares. We just talk about whatever, and then um, eventually we might. I mean, look, today we'll probably. I don't know if we will or won't, but every episode we just write a song at the end of it. We've had some bangers, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah.
2 from 2 so far. If you want to see those episodes, there is one called Post Nut Pizza, and there is another one called Let's Get Icky.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, we basically just have 10 minutes to write our song, and then we all of a sudden will see if AI can churn out a banger. And so far, 2 from 2, as we already said. But
Two for
um,
two. And the best part is all based upon stories that have either happened to one of us, both of us, one of our
so,
friends,
so far
contemporaries.
they've both been you. You trying to lick a lady's butthole, and you just enjoying ordering a pizza post nut.
Well, the ordering of the pizza happens pre-nut. The devouring of the pizza happens post-nut.
The-
If you order, you have
yeah,
to order pre-nut to eat post-nut.
it was funny, like, the wifey, when she heard me talk heard us talking about it, she only hears my end of the story, obviously downstairs, but straight away I walk downstairs and she goes, "Can we order a pizza?" I'm like, "You ain't getting lucky. I'm sorry, I'm going to bed." She's like, "That got me all hungry," and I'm like, "Yeah. Sorry, babe, I'm going to bed."
Damn, now she's like, now I don't have that and I want no pizza.
Yeah,
Man,
pretty
the,
much.
the, the pod's already making waves.
Yeah, she didn't get any needs or carbs or cheese. Oh,
Man.
dude, I got a freaking ulcer in my lip, bro. They suck, man. You end up talking like,
Oh yeah, yeah. God
oh,
bless fucking stress, man. You gotta make sure you get that R&R, bro. But I mean, if you're
this
down
comes
in
from
Miami
stress?
driving back up, huh?
No, but I had this before I went to Miami. So the thing,
Oh,
yeah, I don't know, maybe it came as a result of other stuff. I don't know, but anyways,
it'd be like that
um,
sometimes.
so what's your life been doing?
Bro, it's so I had my first like night out in a while for my boy's 30th birthday, and I quickly remembered why I used to go out so often. It's extremely fun. Getting drunk, dancing, talking to people, yeah, all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? So it was lit, but then the next day I remembered very quickly why I stopped going out because my goodness, the fucking hangover is so real, and I only had like 5 drinks. Like, it was crazy. I was like, "What do you mean I'm, like, hungover? Like, what the
You had
fuck?"
5 drinks and you were hungover?
Well, it was more so like, yes, I was hungover, but it was, like, not from, like, the alcohol, but more so from, like, the lack of sleep. You know what I mean? Like, just being up way into the wee hours of the night, bro, it's just not the bee's knees, man. For the fucking birds. I'm trying to be asleep by midnight at the latest. The
Yeah,
fucking
I've definitely turned into like a bum. Like I when I went to Miami last weekend, I didn't leave. And this was funny. So the wife calls me freaking out like,
Mm.
"Of course the night you're not here. I hear noises in the house." And I'm like, "You're
Oh
gonna hear
my.
noises, but she, she's gonna hear noises in the house even if I like it, like, long story short, there was no one in the house. But I just
Mm,
know for a fact if I'm not home, she's gonna hear
mhm.
something. So she's like, "If
Yeah.
I had the guns, if I had the I would go out there, no problem." I was like, "Dude, there is no way I'm giving you a gun." I'm like, you gotta get trained in that because, like, I think it goes crazy." You know,
bro.
I don't need you
Yeah.
walking out and like hearing a frog.
Oh, she goes
Just
off. What's his
blow,
name?
bro. Just
Tony Montana. Say
yeah,
hello to
just,
my little friend.
oh, dude, blowing holes in the walls. I'm like, hey, I can't pay for this. Not only that,
Facts,
we're gonna
bro.
get our gun confiscated for reckless
More
shooting.
importantly,
Yeah, more importantly, I don't need the cops coming and just saying like, yeah, we're confiscating all your guns. And we're like, ah,
that would suck, bro. Yeah, man, you
it
gotta
was
keep the AR handy, but not too handy. You know what I'm
not
saying?
too, yeah. But anyway, see, I am such an old fart because actually I ate McDonald's for the first time in 3 years in America. So I hit
Ah.
a oh, oh I hit a whole level of low. I went to what was it? I went I first of all, I left Miami at, like, midnight to drive a 2.5-hour drive home, and
Yikes.
every single person I spoke to were like, "You're gonna drive home at this time?" And I was
Yeah.
like I thought it was, like, a normal thing, but everyone's like, "Oh, you're crazy," and I'm like, "I'm sober for starters, but, you know, whatever." So but I get in the car and I realize, "Holy crap, I am so hungry," but I don't wanna just pull up to
Mm,
like, this is Miami, I don't know what's a ghetto, what is, like,
yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Well, you know, because Miami, you can go one corner and it's like people driving in Lambos, and then the next corner, all of a sudden,
Oh
people are
yeah.
trying to steal the Lambos. And you know, I don't know about you, but at 12:30 at night, there is not a lot of options for you to eat.
No,
So
there's not.
dude, I stooped to an all-time low.
Ooh.
I pulled up on drive-through and got myself a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Oh. Oh yeah. Mm.
And the do you know, like, so so me and my little fat ass, I'm si I don't drive or anything, like, I pull up in the parking lot after I've done drive-through, and
Mhm.
then I'm just, like, sitting here,
Oh.
just eating all these Macca's food in and I'm just
The
looking around, like,
Don.
there's 2
The
other
Don.
there's 2 cars next to me, I'm just like, "Man." Like, I'm a little grandma, I'm just like, "Meh, meh," chowing down.
They hit
Before I
different, bro.
endeavor on a 2-hour drive across Alligator Alley, but,
With a food baby, with a
oh,
double quarter
man.
pounder in your stomach. You know what's actually really crazy about that? Well, I'm so happy. You and I are more alike than I even realize. I do whenever I do well, previously, whenever I used to do a road trip, I would always stop at the Don's or somewhere. Typically, no, the Don's. It was always the Don's, and I would literally get the double quarter pounder with cheese. I would like
Really?
it was just part
You
of a
call it the
ritual. Like
Dongs?
some people, well, some of my Italian friends call it the Don. I don't know. I don't know why they
It's
do
that's
it, but it kind of slaps. It
that's
makes it
such an
classy. It's like the
Italian
Don.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's such a way to make a crappy food thing like McDonald's sound better, like, "Oh, yeah, we're gonna go to Don's." Like, you mean
Yeah,
Macca's,
bro.
like, the Aussie ones are best, like, it's Macca's, it's like it
Mackers.
just
Mm,
it's sound no,
I don't
there's no
know.
R, it's Macca, Macca, so Macca's. You hear that and you're like, "Yeah, that's shit food." Like, Macca's just sounds like a turd on the side of a road.
Bro, here's my thing. Here's my thing. Talk about things being deceptive. Bro, I love taking people who have never heard of nor been to Wawa. Taking people to Wawa and like, hey, you want to go to Wawa? Oh, what is it? It's a gas
Mm.
station. Wait, what do you mean? We're not gonna eat at a gas station. Like, yes, we are. We're gonna have
Yeah,
the hoagie.
you and Miro got me on that for the first time when I heard you I was like, "Why are these guys talking so highly about what I think's a gas station?" Also, thought of the best name for them if, like you know how 7-Eleven has their own water, um,
Mm-hmm.
everywhere has their own shitty plastic water.
Yep.
Wawa should start their own brand, and it should be Wawata.
Oh,
Dude,
now I
that's
like
that
that.
literally it's in the name, like, how cool so, alright,
Wawa.
I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to Wawa and get some pizza and Wawata.
I fuck with that. I
It
fuck with
sounds like
that
an Adam
heavy.
Sandler character. Like, "Y would you like some Wawata? How strong is Chihuahua? Wawata?"
Have you ever seen Pink Panther?
No, that was a great detour though, like
Oh, well, the reason why I mentioned that is
like,
because
this is boring,
Wawata
I don't want a Wawata.
reminds me of jojoba, which is a shampoo used, or is it a bean in the shampoo?
What is
It's
it?
either
A
an
hoba.
ingredient. Jojoba is a type of shampoo. Jojoba. And
Why
it's
does
spelled
that
with a
sound
J.
like, bro? If a woman did that while she was going down on me, I'd be like, oh damn. And she's like,
You
oh,
know
this is the
what?
ha ha ha.
Now you know that you just answered a question that I've had for a long time, which is how do you teach your romantic partner to give you fellatio properly, right?
Mm,
So
that is a
that
difficult
that
one to pull off.
it is, but you know what? You just tell them to say certain words. Wawata, jojoba. Just go down there and say, just say, just say,
Imagine that, this gla gla wawata,
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
gla
Say,
wawata. Actually, dude, that could be the next hack too. Wawata. Wawata.
I appreciate Hawktua so much as a person. I feel
You,
like she's just opened up so much for so many people, you know?
no, that's not true at all because every single woman in the comment section was like, "Do men really like this?" And it's like, woman, people have been lying to you if they've said, "No, I don't want that, babe. I don't want the hawktua. I want the wawata." on your
I don't I don't want it. I don't like it when you spit on it. Why are you doing that? Why are you spitting on it?
Yeah, it
Ugh,
was
yeah,
funny.
no.
I was listening to so here's the funny thing. I was listening to like a Shane Gillis podcast, and this is like a one from like 2022. So like I just went
Mhm.
deep into the background, and they were talking about
Oh,
girls
yeah.
that did that, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't like if a girl does that," and that was serious. I'm
What?
like,
That's
"What?"
wild.
Maybe it's because it's like I don't want someone who's proficient at something when they should be
Yeah.
like, which is hilarious because
Yeah.
this is like
Yeah.
every guy wants their girl to be there first, but
Mhm.
then they don't want to be there first.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a conundrum.
Have
Once
you ever
again, though, it
taken
goes back
someone's
to
V
training.
plates?
Wait, what'd you
Have
say?
you ever have you ever taken a lady's V plates? Like, do you have any V plates hanging on the wall?
Uh, yeah, I do. I do.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite, that for me has always been a point of like, internal strife. I'm like, oh, like, is it
I've
the right
sailed
thing to
that
be
ship,
running
like,
from?
I'm 36 and married and, like, I'm never putting some V plates on my walls. Like, you reach a certain age, like, there's a certain age in life where if you like, you've just gotta hang that up and be like, "You know what? I'm never taking someone's
You
virginity, and if I do, I'm probably going to prison."
and I'm going to go
Yeah,
directly to jail. Do not
yeah.
pass go. Do not collect any 200.
Yeah. Although, who knows? Maybe like there might be some dudes out there, like, some real chomos out there that if, you know, they finally made enough money, they come across a great friend who owns an island, they might get that opportunity again. They might get they might get a second crack at high school, if you know what I'm saying.
That, that that is true.
Hey, never
Another
say never,
another
Sway. Never say
you know
never.
you dreams can come true. But I will say though, oh my, that washing machine is going ham.
And
I
nightmares for
will
the other party.
Yeah, man. But I'll tell you.
What?
I just caught that. I don't know why my brain, my washing machine, like, it's something's wrong with it. Whenever it does like the spin
What
cycle,
just
it makes this
happened?
like this. What just happened? What just happened?
I don't know what's going on right now with your brain.
Oh,
What?
so okay.
Nothing happened.
So what happened when my brain just short circuited?
Are you
Because
having a stroke,
like
bro? Or is
like your
like
wife, I heard a noise. I got scared. But then I realized it was my damn fucking washing machine. Because whenever it does a spin
Oh,
cycle, it
remind me to
makes
come
a
back to that story, by the way.
huge noise. Oh, the noise in the dark.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember me to tell you that.
Right.
So anyway, you got scared about your washing machine.
Yeah, man. Because it makes this freaking aggressive like type of noise whenever it does the spin cycle. So I just like had a freak out moment. I thought I was being robbed. Anyway, you were saying. So what happens?
So so I'm like in Miami. I'm 2.5 hour drive away.
Hmm.
Um, I get a call at like 10:30, and Stacy's like, "Are you seriously not here?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, what's going on now?" Like, this is 10:30 at night,
Yeah.
and she's just like, "I hear noises in the house," and I'm like, "All right, do you see dead people?" And she's like,
Is this
so
Candy?
I'm there, like, it's funny. I must have sounded like the biggest dick though, because like I'm sitting on the couch, mates with me, got my mates, we're watching UFC, so I'm
Mhm.
watching people punch each other in the face, and I'm like, "Hey, baby, good?" She's like, "I think there's someone in the house," and I'm like, you're fine. I'm like, you'll be fine. You're just probably overreacting. She's like, no. And Snickers is Snickers is our dog. Um, Snickers is barking, and she never barks. I'm like, she always barks. What are you talking about? So I'm like, all right, what do you want me to do? So I call my friend who's lives 12 minutes away, doesn't pick up, and I'm just like, so I message him like, hey, can you just go check? Stacy's convinced that there's someone in the house. I don't think there is. It's probably just, she's freaking out because I'm 2.5 hours away. He's like, yeah, cool, I'll get my gun.
Bruh.
So he
I
ended up
mean, yeah,
doing
you
it.
know what? If you're gonna show up, you gotta show up strapped. What you mean?
Yeah. Well, no, it's funny. So he turned up with like you're becoming a father when you
Mhm,
have like there's two major milestones when you're becoming like a dad. It's not a father, like you become a dad. You
mhm.
gotta have a flashlight. Every
Mm.
dad has a flashlight. And lately I've been like craving. I've been I've been researching flashlights. I've reached
Real That's wild.
I've reached that point in my life where I'm like, I'm probably need a flashlight. Like, what if
Bro's
someone's
reading
out the
reviews.
front? What if someone's out the front and I need to like, you want to, hey, who's out there? Who? Hmm?
Oh my
And like,
god.
so I'm researching flashlights, and have you seen those ads where you get the it's like the brightest light out
No,
ever?
bro, I'm not
Oh my god,
my
this
my
flashlight
algorithm is
gets
not
me
showing me
so excited.
flashlight ads. What's
It's
going
well, I'm either getting those flashlight ads or like these flashlight ads. Are you getting those ads where it's like a mobile phone? It's like, and it's like just with these fingers, and then like, are you getting those ads as well,
Those ones I do get. Yeah, those ones yeah.
bro?
The flashlight
How
ones
is
are
that
wild.
allowed on the internet? How? All of a sudden I just see like these purple lips like with two
You
fingers, and
know,
I'm like this, and then plug in the iPhone, and then just like a jackhammer for your Jackson.
the
Could you?
Jackson Jackhammer.
I've always wondered, like, part of me wants to buy it just to see how painful. Like, could you imagine? Like, first of all, the thing is like fast. Like, could you imagine watching it just being like, "Ah!"
You
Yeah, it would be like, oh god, oh god. And then, like, when you get the sweet release, does it shoot on the phone? Like, is there a catch? Cleaning those
that's a
things out.
that's people I feel like these toys these days are very impractical for the exact reason. No one's thinking about the post-production. You know what I mean? Like we don't have the whole
Post
team
nut.
here.
They got to plan for that post nut pizza and post nut cleanup.
It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Warm
I
rag
wanna
not
meet
included.
yeah, I wanna meet someone who uses those things because I just wanna like, my first question is like, "Well, what's the cleanup like?" Or is it like is it like a condom? Like, you turn it you use it, you splooge it, and then you're like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, I'm out. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna roll over in my bed of shame."
You know, I actually had a friend that actually had one of those. He had I think it was called a pocket kitty. Is the I think it was either that or it was the fleshlight. And I was
Mm.
like, yo, like, and there was a time of my life when I was like, you know what? I'm tired of just going out and being in these streets. I just want to be a nice, wholesome individual and just stay home and work and focus. And I was like, but I was like, I need sweet release. But what do I do?
Wow,
And
yeah.
he told me about it, and he was like, "Bro, don't get it." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "It's too good." I ended up breaking mine. I'm like, "What? What? No, what, bro? What?" I'm like, "I
What?
think we have to have a different conversation here. I think you may have a problem."
How do you
It was a
ho
whole thing, bro.
bro, I don't know.
It was a whole thing. He was
I've
from
always
Miami as
wondered.
well, just for
Well,
context.
yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Miami is like the home of OnlyFans and fuck, just sex. But yeah, I don't know. Like I've always wondered. It's funny because you look at those things, you're like, are they any good? And then,
Mhm.
but at the same time, I'm just like, I get enough post nut depression and regret after just yanking my chain that like I've been doing it for 20 plus years. Like how do I still have shame doing this thing?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. But more so, I mean, the way maybe I have it, maybe it's my ego, but I'm like, guys, do you think this piece of technology can outperform a master? I've been doing this for like over a decade. All right. I don't know
It's
how good
almost
technology think it
robotic.
is. Mhm.
Like I'd be worried. Do you ever like just let out a little like, huh, when you do it yourself, your self pleasure?
You know, no, because I have a whole I have a so I'm a very like what do you call it? Like not romantic, but like I'm a person that has,
You're a self
what's the
romance.
no, what's the word when you're like a gentle, kind soul and and all this other good stuff. Anyway,
We were
I'm like
talking
very
about you still, right?
say it again?
We're still talking
Yeah.
about you doing it to yourself.
Yeah, I'm Shakespearean with it basically. I want to have a
So you
narrative, conflict, rising, falling action, I don't make any noise because it breaks the story in my own head.
so you
I'm
put
like,
up,
"Wait
like,
a second,
candles.
that's me.
You put up some
That's my hand. Wait a
candles
minute."
with rose petals. Yeah, you gotta be,
I
like, a
light a
new
I light a candle.
special you gotta be a special type of person to, like, let out a moan. Like, "Ah!"
Why does it sound like an
Like,
old man?
I would hate to see, like I would hate to know how much footage is out there of just
Mm,
this angle of dudes just like, like, it's just the face. It's you know, and, like, you're never holding it far enough to see anything, but it's just the
yep.
face. It's just this guy it's just, like, fat dudes, even, like, dudes without double chins, but we have them on that angle. It's like, but
Yo,
we would
being
all
being the being
like,
the FBI guy must suck.
oh, yeah. But every guy when they're jerking it, they look like a serial killer. I'm sure. Like, I'm sure I do, because it's just pure business. I'm not even there. I'm not into like, my brain's into it, but I'm just like and
Objective
then
complete.
like, then when it's done, you're like, okay, alright, back on with my day." Like, if you ever wanted to prove that men were psychopaths, just put together a montage of what the iPhone sees every time a dude is jerking it.
That's a good point, man.
That
Also,
is how
some
you
of these
prove men are
iPhones.
psychopaths. It's just
These poor iPhones go through so much. Shout out to all the iPhones out there keeping us,
yeah.
connected and,
I
sane.
wonder with I wonder with AI if you could, like, split test, like, the difference between what it looks like for a girl doing it to herself compared to a guy. Like, the girls are there just like,
I wonder, yeah.
hard
I
cut to
wonder they
guys.
do they also have a narrative? Like, I wonder, yeah, like, do they
Well,
moan alone? I don't know. I mean, these are questions that I feel like everyone has wondered, but no one has ever asked.
I think it's different because, like, okay, a girl needs to put her hips into it a bit, I'd imagine.
Hmm.
Whereas, like, dudes, we just need like, we don't have to move. Like, we just need a thing that gives us friction and moves up and down for us. Like, like, we can lie on our backs, it's Gucci. But, like, a girl, I suppose she could just
Can you imagine being a girl with really short arms? Like, just like
T-Rex arms. Oh, dude, that would suck actually. T-Rexes can't self-pleasure. These poor T-Rexes. I'm gonna note this as an idea for a song. Life as a T-Rex. Life as a T-Rex.
I've had those thoughts sometimes, just like driving down the road. Like, what if I got into a horrible, horrible accident? Would I rather lose my legs or my arms? I've had those thoughts. I definitely, personally, I think I would rather not have legs than not have arms. God forbid
Oh,
anything were to
dude,
happen.
100%. I would choose no legs over no arms,
Hmm.
for sure.
Yeah. Why? Why for you? I know why for
Well,
me, but
'cause you can put wheels on.
Mm.
You can install wheels. Like, I can't install, I mean, like, literally
that's
the
all
difference,
wheels.
dude, if you're looking at the difference in an ROI on, what's my net position? No legs, I can install wheels and I can get to and from anywhere as long as there's no stairs. As long as there's no stairs or ledges,
Yeah.
I'm Gucci. But
Yeah.
someone throws me a ball and I have no arms, I just oh, okay. Someone comes and gives me a hug, I just have to rub up and down them for a hug. Like, there is a lot less opportunity for like,
There
I can't even high
is.
five people anymore, like, "Bro, how you going?" I'm like, "Thanks." I have to headbutt. I got noggin. Like
You go to a restaurant, you climb the stairs like a baller. You get to the top of the stairs, there's a pull door. You're like, fuck.
Crap. Even that, like,
Yo,
you would have to work if you had only legs, you would have to really work on your flexibility to
yeah.
to yank it.
Yeah,
Because if you
yo.
wanted to jerk off, like, you there, like, fucking you have to do the get the Pornhub up, and then you're like, "Oh, okay, shit." I'd have to work on
Just
my
doing
hip flexors.
You know how the saying, the old saying, uh, to a man with a hammer, everything is a nail?
I just thought of a dude with a massive dick and looking at everyone. Immediately, I was just like, I just imagined a black dude with a massive hammer in his pants and just how he sees every white chick as a nail.
I'm dead. There's an entire website about that. Yikes.
Yeah, big black holes in little white holes.
Literally. Freaking A. Let's talk about
Uh,
like how I mean, I have to admit though, like I feel like the most underrated people in the world, in my opinion, are the marketing agencies or the marketing heads of like these porn companies. Because these names are like these title and thumbnails are just so hilarious.
mm.
And like,
But
who
no,
thinks
I
of these
think
stories?
they've gotten like they've started to really lack creativity. It's just
It's a
stepbrother
hot. That's a hot
bang.
type.
I'm like, dude, are you guys just going for SEO? Like, what are you doing?
SEO.
What are we doing here, guys? Like,
There are certain though. There, I will say, there are some tried and true like topics and like headlines. Like you say, stepbrother, stepsister, stepmom. Like, boom, immediately top of the list. Or like pool boy, pizza guy, delivery. And I
the
think
pool
ever
boy
since
thing
Uber
kind of
Eats,
disappeared though. No one
because of
really
Uber
cares about the
Eats,
pool boy anymore.
because
Uber
Uber Eats is
Eats?
more prevalent. Yeah, bro. Uber Eats, Uber or Uber driver, Uber like food delivery guy. Maybe they don't say the word Uber because of the fact that they probably get like cease and desist. But like back in the
Mm.
day, the only person that came to your house was like your pool boy, the groundskeeper. But now you have grocery delivery people, you have Uber Eats, Uber Meats, etc. Like it
Mhm.
just the world has just opened up for these marketers.
Well, I remember, who is it? Who's her name? Riley Reid. She used to like enjoy just making the fantasies for those dudes come real for some of them. Like I think she
Ah,
said she
yeah.
slept with or she blew an Uber driver, some delivery
Hmm.
boy. She ended up banging, and she was like, "Yeah, just make like the reality." Like, what would you do if you're that guy? I'd be like,
I love how she positions her just fucking around as like being philanthropic. I just like making the world a better place. It's like make
yeah,
a wish for Uber drivers.
yeah, just letting some dudes just splooge.
The
Imagine,
guy's like, my dreams have come true.
imagine if she did that. And then, like, you know how Uber drivers also rate the customer, and then he, like, gives her a 3 star, she'd be like, "What the fuck?
Yo,
Yo, bro, what are you do I went above and beyond as a
that's
customer, and
crazy.
this is the review you give me?"
He reports her. She gets banned from using Uber.
Yeah, yeah. 3 stars, "I was sexually harassed by a porn star." "Okay, buddy." "I felt
She's
uncomfortable
spilling
and
it. I told her not
obliged.
to. I
I
told her
felt
not to spill on
obligated to
it.
do it."
That's
Uh,
That's wild. But I mean, that's a good point. I mean, that has to be against some types of terms of service. So, like, I don't think you're allowed to do that as like a Uber passenger.
oh, really? I'm
Yikes.
pretty sure having sex with your Uber driver is probably
What?
not in their terms and conditions as a thing that's allowed.
Yeah, I'm saying it's not allowed. It can't be allowed, right?
There
Like,
was actually, dude, there was a while. I remember when Uber was first brought around, because you know how, like, when Uber first came, people were like, "I would never get in the car of a stranger," and I'm like,
yeah,
You do every time you get in a cab. What are you
yeah,
talking about?"
true.
I go,
It's the same thing.
the difference is if I leave my phone in Uber, I can leave a negative review, like, they have to bring it back, like,
Hmm.
but I remember, like, everyone was saying how unsafe it is getting in Ubers, blah, 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 and then out in Sydney, this story comes out that there was this cab driver that was drugging his female
Oh
passengers, and then, like,
wow,
just they were coming to, and, like, he'd be, like, head in between their legs and stuff.
wow, that's wild.
Yeah, so that really gave a boost for Uber.
It was a Uber marketing ploy the entire time.
Like, oh, yeah, like a little oopsie daisy, like, "Hey, we should really put the gas on this one." But
The
yeah,
marketing rep from Uber is like, "Hey, bro." Yikes.
yeah. Fuck, what was happening? Shit, something. I'm stuck. My brain is like focusing on the plights of a T-Rex that has a sudden urge that
Oh,
can't self pleasure.
You know, that's why they're carnivores, bro. They're just always aggressive. Like, fuck, come here,
Actually, yeah,
Triceratops.
yeah,
That's how the whole
yeah.
world. If we weren't able to yank the crank every now and again, that's how the world would be. We'd revert back into like caveman days. It would just be chaos, utter
It
chaos.
is crazy the amount of anger you get when, like,
Hmm.
if you haven't nutted in like a solid week.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah.
Mm,
That's how Mike Tyson became world champion. He
really?
just didn't.
Just
Yeah,
he was
there's
just
like
he was just protecting his seed,
he
just
talks about it
constantly.
actually. I
Really?
think it was. I think it's a very common thing that boxers do, bro. They don't crank it. Can you imagine stepping into the ring with someone who hasn't cranked it for like 3 months and has been cutting weight for 3 months and just pissed,
He
bro?
just
Fuck
walks in and he
that.
has this massive erection. He's just like, oh, and you're like, oh shit, I don't want to go near that thing. Like, could you imagine doing MMA and you're in some sort of jujitsu move and this guy has a massive erection? And he's like, I'm sorry, dude, it's been 3 weeks. I am ready to go right now. And you're like, oh shit, he's got 3 legs. Oh god, oh god. He's like,
Khabib hit different.
he's like, quick, give him the triangle. It's like, I can't. This is an obtuse triangle right now.
Fucking A, bro. I don't know. Have you ever done Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Have you ever rolled with another man?
Uh, I did it once, didn't like it. Like,
Hmm.
it was it felt really gay, and
Yeah.
especially when like they get real sweaty. I did it.
Yeah.
I've done it once, and it's just like, yeah, you know how like some dudes just sweat, and there was this one guy, and like he looked a bit like
Mhm.
Tito Ortiz, mouth guard in, real nice dude. Like I don't want to be a dick, but he was he was he was on top of me,
Mhm.
um, and trying to show me like the power of like dead weight and stuff. And this guy had like 25, 30 pounds on me, probably more.
Mhm.
But I'm just like, I felt like I was in a prison cell and the soap
Mhm.
was bigger than me. And every time I grabbed it, it would just slide through my hands. And the soap was a giant man.
Yep.
Um, and then like, he'd be over me and I'm like fucking some dude sweat on my face. And I'm just like, dude, ugh, like this is gay. Like
I love.
it, it
I
it is just so I don't know.
that was
Uh,
the
but
that was that's your review on Yelp. There's like a world class like Brazilian jiu-jitsu studio. They're like 1 star. It felt okay. You guys like
yeah,
what?
I just felt super gay. But yeah.
No,
Anyways,
I feel that, man.
yeah, it was like so I'm not really a fan. Have you ever rolled?
Mm-mm. I haven't. I've been thinking about what combat sport to do because of I do believe. I mean, purportedly, it makes you mentally tougher and blah blah blah, and also fitness. Get lean. But as I think about the different things I want to do, I think I'd rather get punched than choked out, as well as like yeah, just the rolling around. Especially if like I imagine when you first start, a lot of people are beginners, so you're doing it for weight loss and to get fit. So I don't want to be rolling with someone that's like obese. You know what I mean? Like if there's someone that's
Mm,
like, hey, I'm like a super buff. I can show you the moves, and like they don't sweat, like it's chilling. But I don't think that's my first rolling partner. It's gonna probably be someone that's like, potentially more amateur. Which to me, I'm like,
yeah.
God. I'm like, you're
The
on
pro
top of me, and you're vet, and you're big. I'm like, you
Yeah,
know.
well, the problem with rolling is my opinion is like there's such a small it's such small margin for error that
Hmm.
like, the difference between holding someone's armbar from here to like there is completely popped out of shoulder. Like,
Oh
and
wow.
people get so excited, and then all of a sudden it's like, dude, you just fucking tore my ACL. Like, what are you doing? So, whereas
Yeah.
with something like Muay Thai, you're
Mhm.
kicking pads most of the time. You're kicking it like so you're doing each other's pads. Um, you might kick like an elbow or something, and that sucks. But you just get
Mhm.
bruising, and then like a week or two, it's gone.
Yeah.
Um, and also like the cauliflower ears and stuff. That's a
Yeah.
jujitsu
Fuck
thing.
that.
That's not from Muay Thai or anything. So I'm like,
Mhm. Mhm.
do I really want to look like a chimp and be like, well, if come at me, bro. I'm on the floor walking like fucking Patrick's the starfish. Go, oh, come at me. Not like I don't know. It's not my thing. But
Yeah, plus in a street fight, you're probably gonna be standing up striking anyway.
yeah, until you find out they do jujitsu and they make a shoot at you and you're like, oh fuck.
Fuck. I saw
Yeah,
that podcast episode. God damn it.
yeah. But no, it's I don't know. I'd like the idea of getting somewhat proficient at jujitsu, but it's like just a bunch of things. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll just buy a gun. Keep shit
Yeah,
simple.
I've got a couple of them. I've got a couple of them. I've actually, dude, I gotta go shoot the AR. Actually, I'm gone yet.
Bro, yeah, bro. We gotta
Maybe
find
when you
that
come
out.
down
I'll
on
be down.
Sunday, we'll go shooting.
I'm about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's always a good thing. Isn't there something there are certain things that's funny. Like when I was growing up, like I was watching TV, I'm like all these guys like going shooting, golfing, like cigars. I was like, why did all these movies show these activities? And then I dig the
Mhm.
activities. I was like,
Yeah.
it is quite nice. It is quite nice.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I was saying this the other day. It's funny if you took away guns out of video games. Taking away guns out of
Mm,
video games would be like taking porn out of OnlyFans,
that's facts. That
right?
actually is a great analogy. And
Yep.
they tried both,
And they
and
both
neither
require
worked.
shooting things out. But yeah, like you couldn't like the only games that would end up existing is shit like Crash Bandicoot, which is still based
Mhm.
on violence anyway. Like you're
It
fucking
is.
spinning and punching things.
You're jumping on
Spyro the
people's heads.
Dragon. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
setting people on fire.
yeah, the only stuff that doesn't require guns is like futuristic, but it's still violent. Like
Yeah,
every
like
video game has a
yeah.
violent aspect to it, unless it's something like Pong, but people are like boring,
Oh,
which is kind of
bro.
crazy. The
I think
biggest game in the world, the 2 biggest games, Call of
mhm.
Duty, which is war,
Yep,
and then
yep.
Grand Theft Auto, which is
Oh, yeah.
crime. The 2 biggest things are the most violent things possible. Like, I
Yeah.
think I was looking into it, like, the amount like, how much money has, Grand Theft Auto made?
Oh, definitely billions.
Bruh.
How much is it?
Grand Theft Auto as a franchise has made 10 billion?
Wow, that's fucking insane.
But
That's
Pokemon's made 99 billion. Pokemon has made
damn.
$99 billion dollars. Mickey
Oh, you
Mouse
know
has
what?
made 60. Dude, how much do you reckon Winnie the Pooh has made as a franchise?
Winnie the Pooh, a fucking obese ass bear that's eating honey. I
Yeah,
I would say 3 billion, and
bruh.
that's me highballing
I'm
because
gonna give you
'cause I
2
heard.
numbers first. So, is one first. So, um, how much do you reckon the Star Wars franchise has made?
Oh Jesus, fuck, like 90 billion.
So, $46.7 billion dollars.
Okay,
How much do
that's
how
still
much
a
do you
fucking
reckon Winnie
shit
the
ton,
Pooh has made?
bro. There's no way. 4 billion.
$48.5 billion dollars.
That's crazy. There's no
Winnie
that.
the Pooh,
Oh fuck. That's
right?
maybe the market is just
E
kids. You
even
know what
the
it? You know, like they're
MCU.
selling to kids.
MCU has only made 33 billion. Like, I know I say only, but,
Yeah, comparatively speaking, to
if
fucking Winnie the
you're
Pooh.
like, "Alright, what's
That's
made more
wild.
money, Winnie the Pooh or the Marvel franchise?" You'd be like, "Dude, the Marvel franchise." But no,
Marvel.
Marvel franchise is 2/3 of what Winnie the Pooh's made.
That's fucking funny as fuck. You know, I think sometimes I
Call of
think
Duty
about
made
like how
31 billion.
30. That's more to go. That's bro. I mean, have you ever thought about like the ideas? Can you imagine being in the room when these ideas first came about? I think the two people that probably are underrated are the guy who made Grand Theft Auto and Winnie the Pooh. Like, I would have given both of them the craziest side eye. Can you imagine? All
Yeah.
right, guys, here's my idea. We're gonna make a video game about murdering people and hitting them with your car, and we're gonna name it after a felony. Grand Theft Auto. I can't imagine someone like, yeah, that's a great idea. They'd be like, what the fuck, Jared? Are you okay?
What the hell? There's some weird ones though, like Space Invaders has made $14 billion.
Space Invaders?
Space
The
Invaders.
fucking shit with the things coming down from the top.
Pac-Man has made $15 billion. Like, but what's
I mean,
crazy is Pac-Man, the video games have made 14.5 billion. The merchandising has
14.
only made a billion. So the actual
I
video
mean,
game, bro, these numbers have to be doctored. There's no, I don't. Candy Crush, 20 billion, bro, for a mobile game.
20 billion
For
Candy
Candy
Crush?
Crush.
Isn't Candy Crush just Tetris, I feel like? It's just like
It's pretty much that,
wow.
yeah. But that was also it
That's
came in
insane.
it came in 2012 where like mobile games were kind of new. So I think what happened
Yeah.
is that they probably made all their money when people were not aware that their kids were just racking up credit card debts.
Oh my god.
That's probably when it
Those
happened.
just buying all
Yeah.
the extra lives.
Yeah.
Fucking A, bro.
I don't
That
even
makes
know
me
what
push
is
that
do you know
puts shit in perspective.
what is Anpan Man? A Japanese superhero book from 1973. Anpan Man has made $38.4 billion.
That
It's a
is
picture
fucking
book. It's
wild
a
to think
picture
about.
book.
It's
It's
a
not a
picture
movie.
book?
It's a picture book. Yeah.
That's
It's
fucked.
it's a picture book from the 70s.
I Hey, bro, see,
What the
shit like
fuck?
that makes me think that all my dreams can come true, bro. You know? No
Yeah,
matter
you
what
just gotta be
happens,
Japanese and
write a book about with some pictures in that bitch, you know? Shit,
but
bro.
isn't it insane that there can be companies that are or like there can be things that have made 30 plus billion dollars and we haven't even heard about them.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Like
it's fucking
like the
crazy,
Fast and
bro.
Furious has only made $8 billion.
That's wild. That's actually wild because it's a
Yeah,
fucking meme too. Like,
as a
maybe because it's
franchise.
not there's no international appeal. Like I feel like
Maybe.
that's what I'm thinking. You know?
I'm wo I'm wondering, like, because it says here, like, X-Men has 7 billion. Their box office 6 billion. So the comics see, how does that happen? So
Wow.
you got X-Men, the comics only made them, like, a couple of 100 million only.
Hmm.
But then you got this random Anpan cartoon in Japan that made 14 billion in sales.
It
That's
must be like
crazy.
that's probably their version of like fucking Fast and Furious or whatever. Like, because like maybe for them culturally it's just more impactful. You
Oh,
know?
oh my god, there.
Type shit,
Did you see
bro.
this one?
That's
Hey, it's
bro.
crazy. Anyways,
I did, I fuck
I
with
don't
that
know.
though.
Dude,
Speaking of
Bob the Builder
actually,
made 5 billion. All right, we're gonna get lost in this thing. Shit, this is
I
boring
mean,
now.
Bob the Builder do be building.
But he
So
$5 billion in retail
he
sales?
be
That's
building.
crazy.
He
He
be
be
building,
building.
bro.
That's crazy.
Speaking of building, did you see what happened with the Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul?
Mm-mm.
So, bro, they just launched like today, to my understanding. And this is why I mentioned I think that kids are like the market to sell to because a lot of those things you mentioned, like Winnie the Pooh, for example. Like, I don't think you're like a 35-year-old man saying, you know what? This little bear eating his honey is a pretty goddamn interesting story. But that notwithstanding, so KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast have launched a Lunchables direct competitor, and they're using the same strategies they did with Prime, where it's like us versus them. It's like Lunchabees versus Lunchables, and it's like
Mm,
showing. And they're one of their big selling points is the amount of electrolytes that are in Lunchables. Sorry, Lunchabees compared to Lunchables because they have Prime. But it's so interesting because what I realized, Lunchables is a mixture of Capri Sun, Reese's, and some other generic brand. So they did the same
yeah.
thing with Beast Bars in the fucking packaging, Prime in the fucking packaging, and like the exact same fucking recipes. So like pizza, nachos, and not tuna, fucking turkey, crackers, and cheese as like the
So
different
still
like
shit food.
packages. Hmm? Yeah, it's still
Still
shit
shit
food,
food.
but just a little bit less calories. But I was reading the macros. I wanted to cry. I was like, here we fucking go. But it makes sense. They copied the exact same model, put a fucking brand behind it, bro. It's crazy. You should check out Mr. Beast's IG. Is on there. It's fucking very fascinating to see. So I already know it's
I
gonna
have to check
fucking
that out.
probably blow up. But it's so ingenious. But it makes me realize like who the fuck was behind Capri Sun? Because Lunchables are literally Capri Sun, Reese's, and another fucking food brand combined.
Interesting. Anyways, all right, let's get into let's write a song.
Right? Are we gonna run it based upon? Are we gonna run it the T-Rex one?
T-Rex arms, baby.
T-Rex
All
arms.
right, let's go. Let's share. Move this over here. Hold on. Fucking share screen.
There we go.
Boom. All right. Short hands. We'll call it short hands. Okay. Short hands. Because I'm thinking like slow hands. Remember that One Direction dude who wrote a song?
Oh yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
A, bro. I don't know
Short
why I was
hands.
thinking, what's that movie? I got a big head and little arms. I don't know why that's what came to my mind immediately.
All right. So let's see. So the whole premise is about this poor T-Rex who has an urge and he can't get it because his arms are too short. So let's see. No one understands. No one really cares. I've got an urge and I'm limited by my hands.
Oh,
All right, hold on.
man.
No one really cares. No one understands. So I got to flip that around. No one really cares. No one understands. I've got to. I can feel an oncoming urge, and I'm limited by my hands. Oh, I'm restricted by my hands. Let's see. So okay, no one really cares. No one understands. I can feel I feel an oncoming urge. I can feel. Okay, cool.
Let's see if make R&B vibes.
You want R&B and everything.
No, but this is like a sad song, bro. You know, like you wanna beat the meat, but you can't reach the meat, so you feel defeat. Like that's tough.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have meat and defeat in that as a note for later. All right. How's the timer? So we started at 47 minutes. Okay, so short hands. Let's see. Shit. So what's the rest of the story? Okay. I'm alone in this forest. I'm alone in this. I'm walking alone in this forest. Fuck, forest is a hard word to rhyme. I'm walking alone in the forest.
What if he had a breakup? Lost my girl, my beloved Dolores.
I'm walking alone in this forest. Let's see. Fuck. Why is this one hard? Every week I'm like, this is gonna be worst. For sure. I'm walking alone in this forest. Someone there's no one around. Forest. What's another word for forest? Forest, we've got
Jungle.
Jungle.
There's rumble. Field.
I need it to be okay, let's see. I am a T-Rex. I am a T-Rex. She's finding. Fucking hell. This one's rough. This one's tough.
Oh, I'm a T-Rex.
Ooh, rough and tough.
Her
Okay,
next.
What's up?
Oh, I'm a T-Rex, but she's finding her next. I think this would be a breakup song. I think that makes
the thing is that he just. Well, what's a breakup? I got broken up, so I'm gonna go. I got broken up with a chick, so I wish I could masturbate. What kind of story is that, dude?
Because you can't fuck no more. So now you gotta do it yourself.
Okay, that could work. Let's see. I'm a T-Rex. Um, T-Rex. Raw. I don't think it's gonna work. This is gonna be a shit one for sure. I'm a T-Rex. Um, fuck. This one I've got real man. This one we need like a live chat to actually gonna like help us out here. Come on, guys.
Same shit. All right. Well, overall, what's the overarching narrative?
Well, it's just him really having this urge and he can't do it. So like, what other ways could he do it? Like he could rub up against a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what is it? Whack in the
Ooh, okay,
wind.
okay, okay. What about this? So how
Oh,
about
he
like maybe for the
okay. He's
chorus?
also hold on. He's also got like you can't mental gasm.
What is even a thing? I don't know anyone that can.
Yeah, dude. If you can do a mental orgasm, that's insane. Let's see. Oh, I'm a T-Rex. Let's see. Um, I had a friend. No, fuck. Walking
We
alone,
could
alone is.
for the different ways, it like a theme that can be tied in is that he's seeking like post nut clarity. So like I could rub against a tree because I can't whack off in the wind. I can't rub against a tree, but all I want is the clarity or something like that.
Oh, that's good. Clarity and tree. All right. I'm walking alone in this jungle. There's no one around. Um, jungle, forest, bush.
Ooh, okay.
Alone
I'm
by
walking
this
alone.
river. Hold on. Alone by this river. There's no one around. Um, I have an urge to deliver. Eh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So what about this? So I'm walking alone by this river. There's no one around. I don't hear a sound. I think it's safe to do it in this place. Um, but I can't reach my it's a disgrace or something like that. I can't reach my meat and it's a disgrace. You know what I mean? So like he's walking, he's like, I think here's a good spot, and then he's like, ah, I can't fucking do it.
Hold on. I am a T-Rex. Um the one who they fear. Um they say I have an anger problem. Because what about like that buildup of aggression is because he hasn't
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
released, so hasn't released.
I have so much aggression because I have
I am a T-Rex.
aggression.
Um, they they all say I'm angry. Um, they call me a beast.
Mm.
Um, they
Don't understand. I
don't
just want some release.
understand me. I just want release. Okay, there we go. So maybe
Mm.
he's an angry T-Rex who
Ah.
um he's just angry because
He's
he hasn't released that
yeah.
pain.
Yeah. He has to
So hold on.
splurge.
Ooh, devil and PSI level. I'll remember that one for later.
Mm.
All right.
PSI level.
Okay, hold on. Walking alone around this land. They all call me this land. The trouble of being a trouble of being misunderstand. Nah, fuck. Why?
Hmm.
This one's tough, bro. We're already like
Only.
8 minutes in. This is like
What about I'm always alone because they don't understand?
okay. So hold on. So wait. So we got this is the chorus, so we can start seeing this. So it's chorus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they call me a beast. They don't understand. I just want release. Okay, so I am a T-Rex. They call me a beast. They don't understand. I just want release. Um, s- um, let's see.
Hmm.
I, my pipe has my pipe has reached its limit above the PSI level. Um, I until I can get this release, I will still seem like a devil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one's not gonna be. I'm not
That's
feeling good
that's a
about this
pretty.
one today.
Hmm. It's still a work in progress. We have to look at the final picture. Let's see. No one understands. Hmm. Walking
Uh,
alone.
okay, I'm a T-Rex. They call me a beast. They don't understand. I just want release. My pipe has
Oh,
reached its limit above the
what about
PSI
alone in
level.
this land? What about at the beginning? Uh, walking alone in this land. They call me angry, but they don't understand.
I think the problem is like the chorus sort of says that anyway. That's why
Mm.
I sort of like no one really cares. No one understands. I feel an oncoming urge. I'm restricted by my hands. Um, I'm a short king, but
Mm.
not in height. Um,
My
I'm a
arms are
short
too
king,
short.
but I'm yeah. But not in height. I'm a short king, but not in height. Uh, my um,
Mm.
I saw a sexy dinosaur. um, fuck, man, this one is really fucking me up today.
Hmm. No one really cares to understand.
I'm a short king, but not in height. I saw a sexy dinosaur. There's
Okay, so how about what if we start off with the third body? So the story is like he's walking alone, and then we explain why he's alone because people think that he's mean, type of thing.
yeah. So I'm walking alone by this river. There's no one around. There's no one around. I've got an urge to deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then explaining that people avoid him because he's mean, type of thing. And then the first
yeah.
chorus.
Let's see.
I used to have friends, but they all ran away, or something like
Ooh,
that.
reach. Um, the birds are laughing. The I'm trying to like reach, bro. My arms can't reach. The birds are laughing. I don't fucking know, dude. This one's a rough one.
Hmm. So I think what about in this portion we just explained like he's like alone like because like so like first I'm walking alone by this river. There's no one around. I got an urge to deliver. Uh, all everyone that anyone who knows me always leaves. They tend to call me. They tend to say that I'm very mean or something like that.
I've got a friend. He told me a lie. He said he can come by imagining her thigh. Okay, fuck, we're running out of time here. So I'm walking alone by this river. There's no one around. I got an urge to deliver. The birds are laughing. They see me. And preach. Just rub one out, but my arms can't reach. That could work.
Mm-hmm.
We're out of time anyway, so this is gonna be a fucking dud one.
Which time has it been? When did it start?
Oh, we're way over. All
right. Ah, shit.
Okay, so we're gonna go 8-bar intro, and then we're gonna have verse 1. Okay, hold on. 8-bar intro, sad melody. Verse 2, chorus. Let's make that a pre-chorus. See how that goes. And then we've got chorus. And then that's that. And then we're going to go boom. And then we're going to see what it comes up with. Oh, shit. All right. Let's see how that comes out. So. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie.
It'd be cool to see how they attack a more somber tone.
Steel guitar. Try that.
What the fuck is a steel guitar?
Steel guitar. Okay, let's go blues. Steel guitar. Male voice for sure. Short arms. Fuck it. I don't feel confident about this one in the slightest.
Hey, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Can't win all of them. It's because we bragged so hard at the start of this episode.
On the plus side, though, at least people know it's not cap. All right.
Sad.
I'm walking alone.
Oh shit.
Alone by this river. There's no one around. I got a nurse to deliver. The birds are laughing. They see me and preach. Just rub one out, T-Rex, but my arms can't reach. I am a T-Rex. They call me a beast. They don't understand. I just want release. My pipe has reached its limit above the side level. Until I can get this release, I will still seem like the devil.
Hey, that's kind of fire, actually. Lucky.
Oh, man.
I got a friend. He told me a lie. He said he can calm by thinking of a thigh. It's the orgasm. I am.
All right, hold on. I don't like this. I don't like this genre. It's too fucking slow. All right, hold on. We're gonna go blues. I know, but it's just way hold on. Electronic influence. I'm always like that. All right, let's see. Male voice. All right, fuck it. Short arms, electronic.
I'm not gonna lie, the thought of a T-Rex playing a banjo is actually bringing me so much joy. Like,
As you could do that if you find someone to make a T-Rex doing this. So let's
that would
okay.
be so fucking low. Let me lit.
So instead of blues, let's say steel guitar. Steel guitar, electronic influence, male voice, electronic version. Let's see how that one comes out. Maybe something will work for that. Let's just try. Hold on. Let's just quickly see. I like this one though. If I was like, it just needs to be more upbeat. But hold on. Oh,
Sounds Latin almost.
now it's walking.
I'm walking alone,
It's T-Rex.
alone by this river. There's no one around. I've got an urge to deliver. The birds are laughing. They see me and preach. Just rub one out, T-Rex, but my arms can't reach.
I'm a big fan of that vocal. T-Rex.
I am a T-Rex.
Oh.
They call me a beast. They don't understand. I just want release. My pipe has reached its limit above the side level. Until I can get this release, I will still sing like a devil. I've got a friend. He told me a lie.
I realized I gotta phonetically type this out.
Oh yeah.
By thinking
We had to put like little dots between it, or whatever, like P dot I.
Yeah, you're a P.
I am a T-Rex. They call me a beast. They don't understand. I just want release. My pipe has reached its limit above the.
Refer this one to the first one. The first one, I feel like the first one encapsulates like damn, bro.
It definitely encapsulates the pain of it. Let's see. Let's go if we're blues, electronic, steel guitar. We're adding a lot here now. All right. Electronic blues. And I want to see if that PSI level changes. I forgot about that. Like the OnlyFans girl song, I had to write OHHEFF for OF.
Oh wow. Okay. Yikes.
Yeah, you got to phonetically type out the lyrics. All right, short arms.
Oh, that's fire.
This one might be it. Let's see.
I'm walking alone, alone by this river.
Yeah. This is.
There's no one around. I've got an urge to deliver.
Just upset.
The birds are laughing.
Damn, God.
They see me and preach. Just rub one out, T-Rex.
I love how his name is
But
T-Rex.
my arms can reach.
There we go.
I am a T-Rex. They call me a beast. They don't understand. I just want release. My pipe has reached its limit above the PSI level.
There we go.
Until I can get this release, I will still sing like a devil.
Damn, this is fire. I think this is the one.
He told me a lie.
This damn T-Rex.
He said he can come by thinking of her thigh. It's a thought count. I am a T-Rex.
There we go.
They call me a beast. They don't understand. Oh, don't understand. I just want release. My pipe has reached reached its limit. They call me a beast, they don't understand. Understand until I can get this release. I will still seem like the devil.
This T-Rex is like, it's like he wasn't carnivorous and wouldn't eat me. I think me and this T-Rex would be boys. Like, yeah, bro, I feel you, bro.
I've got a friend.
All right, so that
He
one.
told me a lie. He said he can come
It's pretty fire too.
by thinking of her thigh. It's a fuck yeah. I am a T-Rex. I'm a T-Rex. They call me a beast. They call me a beast. They don't understand.
It just makes me want to be like,
I just won't release. My pipe has reached its limit. Oh, it's that limit of the PSI level of the peace. Until I can get this release, I will still seem like the devil.
I think that's the winning variation right there.
that's the version. All right, cool. So we at least got there. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. And that was a rough one. That was a super duper rough
But
one.
in the end, I think it came out better than expected. I fucking
Yeah, I
fucked with that
mean,
T-Rex.
shit.
I felt an
there's-
emotional connection to him. I'm like, yeah, bro, I feel you, man.
All these ones though, it's funny. Like once I've done them, I'm like, oh, I would change like a couple of things lyrically, but it's like, you know, the problem is you've already liked the song, so I can't. But all right, man. Sweet. We got another one in the
take
can.
that.
That's 3 weeks in a row.
Making it happen bit by bit.
Bet.
I mean, I personally like that one. I say that's a winner personally. That
one's
T-Rex from the emotional connection alone, I'm like, yes, that was a success. I just want to give him a hug.
Like, I feel that emotion. Oh, poor guy, short arms. But all right, guys, thank you very much. We'll toodaloos and subscribe. We'll be here next Monday. Hopefully we'll be able to come out with a good version faster than that this time. That was a rough one.
Well, we can. I believe.
We'll see. All right, toodaloo, guys. Subscribe, please.